believe in miracles, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and non-believer. Maybe listen to my story and it confirms what you thought before. Let's hear it. Brenton Stanton is a famous blogger. He's walking through New York and is portraying the people there. The rich, the poor, the white and the blacks, the famous and the homeless. He gives them a word. He asked them questions, and he put the picture and the answers on his blog. One day, Brenton goes to Brownville. Brownville is not one of these places, these posh places you hear about in New York. No, Brownville is a part of Brooklyn. It's a very poor area. It's showed a lot of housing projects, drug abuse, alcohol, unemployment. Definitely not something where you find someone who will inspire you. But listen more what happens there. So Brenton had, with 5,000 people already interviewed, decided to find someone else. So he walks for Brownville and he comes across a young guy, Vidal. Vidal is 13 years old. A typical young boy, you would say. But something there was so unusual that it came up in a storm. He talked with Vidal and he asked him one question, and this question stunned him. Who inspires you? And Vidal answered, not what you think, not a famous rock star, no, not a baseball player, none of these. He said, my principal. So Brenton was now really stunned. A 13-year-old guy from a poor area thinking that his principal inspires him. Brenton went back to his office, posted the interview with Vidal, and I was sitting there and thought, maybe I also should interview this principal. Seems that he's doing something right. So he made an appointment with Nadia Lopez, the principal. When he arrived there at the school, Nadia Lopez was already scintillated. She said, you have changed my life. Now Brenton was the one who was stunned. Why she said, I was broke. I was devastated. I had the feeling I make no impact in this poor students' life. But when I heard about what Vidal said, that I inspire him, that gave me hope. You see, my belief is, as a principal, that every kid can learn. And we don't say in the school, this boy needs a break. No, we don't do that. The only chance for them is to learn, to be educated. People here in this area say, you were born here, you die here. You have no other way to get out here. But I believe as a principal that these kids need a chance. And I would love that they should see Harvard. Not actually going really studying Harvard, but at least to see it. Most of these kids was never out of this area. They have never seen anything else. Their life is limited. They think they have no chance in life. And what they think what they can do in future, drug lord, a rock star, a rap star, or maybe an athlete. But more things they don't find. I would love to send them to Harvard. And Brandon is sitting there and said, but how much money you need? this. So they were sitting there, putting numbers together, around 30,000 to send our 6th grade students to Harvard for a day to show them around, whatever, stay there overnight. Brandon said, let's make it 100,000, that we have not only 1 year, we have the next 3 years money. He went home, he put something together and asked for donation. And now the miracle happened. Within 1 day, he had $100,000. Until they stopped collecting money last week, it was up to $1.3 million. Nadia said, we didn't believe that people care about us. But with 1.3 million, we can send the next 10 years our kids to Harvard. We can organize additional things. We can even have bursaries for the best students to go to Harvard. But that's not all. People calling, they say we can offer you something. We can offer you apprenticeships for your students. We can give you free lessons. But that was still not all. Vidal and Nadia went to the White House 2 weeks ago. They went to see Obama. Isn't that a miracle? Don't you believe we can change someone's life? And we heard about the NGOs here this morning. We can change somebody else's life too. Maybe we look around. Maybe there's a kid next door who has no one who cares for him. Maybe we can do something. It's our responsibility. It's not the government. John F. Kennedy said, don't ask what the government can do for you. Ask what you can do for this country. And it's our things to do it. And we can do it in our daily life. We can be humble, we can help people. We can also think, maybe a small donation, or maybe even the donation of time for someone can change this life. So maybe when we don't believe in miracles, maybe I could convince you a little bit more. Mr. Toastmaster.